Apple's got 2 problems down, only 1 more to go. Apple has now officially admitted that Beautygate exists, which means they admitted 2 out of the 3 problems. So I'll get to the 3rd problem in a second, but the 2nd problem is Beautygate. And if you're not familiar with this issue, it's kind of like the over smoothing of the face on the iPhone XS and XS Max. Apple was never trying to put out a beauty mode. They were just trying to implement their smart HDR feature, and this is just kind of what the Google Pixel does, but I guess iPhone did it the wrong way. But what was meant for smart HDR was to get the most high dynamic range possible. It's supposed to pull out those shadows and pull out those highlights to get the perfect match, to get the perfect combination of a photo. But it turns out from the several images that smart HDR combines, Apple kind of picked out the wrong one, which kind of over smoothed all the details. And that's why I see beauty mode on your face. This little Beautygate problem is only on the iPhone XS and the iPhone XS Max because apparently Apple does not want to release all these new software features such as Smart HDR to older generations of smartphones, although they could. Since this weird beauty mode comes with Smart HDR, this means that it was going to come on the iPhone XR, and I absolutely love that phone, but it's actually not going to come with it because it's going to ship with iOS 12.1. Right now, iOS 12.1 is in the final stages of beta testing, but there's a lot of features that are coming with this change, especially if you own a brand new iPhone released in 2018, the iPhone XS or XS Max. There's a lot coming to your phone. Apple's also fixing another gate issue called charge gate, and this is when certain iPhone XS's and XS Max's weren't going to charge if it was sleeping. You have to turn it on and then it would start charging. Apple's fixing that in iOS 12.1. There's also around 70 brand new emojis going out to everyone with an iPhone 5S and newer. If you have a XS device, eSIM support is going to come to your phone. That way you don't have to take out your SIM card if you're traveling to other countries every single day, if that's your type of work. Another feature coming in iOS 12.1 that is highly anticipated, and this is the up to 32 people FaceTime, because it's only up to 2 people now, so that's gonna like 8 times itself right there. iOS 12.1 is in the final stages of beta testing, and it is actually a lot. It is jam-packed with a ton of features. It could almost be iOS 13 if they just snuck in a dark mode. If you own an iPhone XS right now and you're still dealing with that charge gate issue, or you don't particularly like the smart HDR on the front-facing camera, which leads to the Beautygate scandal, I recommend just getting the developer beta of iOS 12.1. You don't have to wait for the final development, because if you're dealing with those problems, you want those problems fixed as soon as possible. And in the beginning of the video, I said Apple fixed 2 out of the 3 problems. Well, that's because I'm dealing with my own personal problem right now, and that's if you're living in a family where everyone's under one Apple ID, you cannot text each other at all, and I cannot text my dad right now at all. So I'm waiting for Apple to come out with that fix. You got iMessage gate or whatever gate you want to. Apple has to make a fix for that. But hey, we have to give our hands to Apple for fixing these 2 problems, listening to our tech community. Unlike Android, which Android Pie is only installed on like 15% of devices, and iOS 12 is already at like 70. There's a lot of discrepancy between those 2 platforms, but I would love your opinion about these brand new 3 iPhone gates getting resolved. There's still one out there. I'd love your opinion about that in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow for the latest and greatest.